you said just now, in terms of, I think more or less we know a bit here and a bit there. Everybody knows a little bit here and there. So the other is we need to integrate all of these together. Obviously, as a man in the street, I was wondering, what can I do? Then obviously, then what can the industrialists do? And of course, there's R&D and government. Who's going to lead all of these? How do you convince that, how do you bring all of these together to motivate people to come together? So I assume that Europe is obviously far ahead of us here. So maybe you could give some insights.
Well, I think today there is two insights. One is the regulation, and the people respect it, not the regulation. And the other is the communication. Because when you said that, okay, in few years, we don't have any more of this, and then you provide the condition. Today, it's very, very common. I don't believe that anyone put a glass bottle into the garbage, because everyone knows that just next to the door there is a bins to put. I think it's communication, regulation, and offering facility to the people. I can tell you one thing. When I start the business on battery recycling, I bring the batteries from school in my car, and just 20 kg to make the test. 5 years after, French decree and European directive, but dedicated bin in every supermarket, post office, etc. And the collection rate jumped from 7% to 50%. So there are three parameters. The regulation first, to allow people working under regulation and standard, communication, and motivation. I don't see other possibility.
Okay, because I see one obviously is that somebody's got to finance all of these, so the bankers come in and say,
finance?
Yeah.
The finance is natural. I don't speak about why. Because, for instance, this laptop is produced by one company named X. Okay? This company make margin. When this computer arrives at the end of life, it is potentially polluting. Then they have to contribute to the recycling by the enlarged responsibility producer.
Okay.
There is no other solution. I don't see why the society needs to pay.
I think that's the main issue in the Asia Pacific. Most of this electronics waste are in the hands of informal sectors. That's again because of the lack of regulatory framework and lack of awareness. And again, if you look on the other side of the coin is the technology cost. So I think it's EPR is a must. Extended producer responsibility. Those who manufacture these products, they have to take the responsibility, like in Europe. But it's not happening in Asia.
But in Europe, it happened just 7 years.
Yes.
It's the prehistory of the principal responsibility. 7 years only. You know how long we fight the battery producer? We said the battery are very safe and very good in the landfill and incineration. We fight them 8 years. 8 years. They make a lobby in European Commission. We make a counter lobby. 8 years to have one directive.
Look at, for example, lamps, such a highly toxic mercury. The World Health Organization says only less than 2 to 5 milligrams. But most of countries in Asia is about 30 milligrams. The mercury still is continuing. I don't think any except Singapore or some countries, Sri Lanka, no other countries have any lamp recycling plants, unfortunately.
But believe me, but the citizens are really aware. If one day, for father of family, you just make a good communication first, and you put a dedicated bin to the lamp, the second time when he come to buy the lamp, he bring used lamp. The people are today completely aware about the environment impact and situation. I think the other keep the energy conservation.
So, no more questions? Okay, so thank you, Prof. Tedja. We would like to invite Mr. Ong Eng Kian, Director of Singapore Environment Institute, to present a token of appreciation to Prof. Tedja. Mr. Ong, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you could take some time to share your feedback on today's session. So please key in the URL into your smartphones and feel free to suggest topics or speakers that you would like to hear from. We have now come to the end of today's event. On behalf of SEI, thank you for taking time to join us today. Hope this has been a rewarding session for you and see you at our next